Hi there, this is Albi and welcome to today's session here. In this video, I want to show you how time plays a real vital role when it comes to accumulating wealth. Many of us, we heard time is money, but most of the time we overlook this statement and we forget to understand why time is so much important when it comes to accumulating wealth. And in today's video, I'm gonna unveil the power of time when it comes to money, and you will be able to understand how time plays so much important role when it comes to accumulating wealth. So stay tuned with me till the end of this video. Alright, once again, our mission is to educate people about finance so that we can move people from financial insecurity to financial independence. And our vision is to replace old and outdated financial industry by revolutionizing the financial services industry. So that's our vision. With that, let's get started. Now, many times it's so easy to get distracted in today's world. We have to attend birthday parties, we have to attend various kind of parties, and we need to catch up with entertainments and friends, whatnot, right? But by the time we turn to 50, 55, 60, then we start to realize, oh my God, I did not save up enough. I did not accumulate enough money so that I can have a good retirement life. And that's the reality when it comes to baby boomers right now. My intention here is we don't have to copy the same exact route, which is not good when it comes to finance. That's why to understand the concept and implementing that concept so that we can be different, we can do different, is so much important. That's why I'm sharing this concept with you. That way you might be able to change your way of accumulating wealth or change your way of saving for your future. With that, let's get started. Now, to illustrate this, I want to put up this chart on my right with this example. In this example, I have two people here, okay? Mr. Start Early and Mr. Wait Longer. Mr. Start Early is 25-year-old guy, right? And he starts saving $3,600 every year for next 7 years. $3,600 for next 7 years in such kind of account where he gets 8% of compound interest and his account is tax deferred. If he does that for next 7 years, by the time in next 7 years he will be at age 31. That means if he contributes $3,600 every year till he reaches to age 31, he will be contributing almost $25,200. And if he leaves that money in the same account, by the time he reaches to age 48, if you look on the chart, by the time he reaches to age 48, his money will be accumulated because of 8% of compound interest to $128,361. But at the same time, if you look at Mr. Wait Longer on the right hand side in the chart, if he starts saving money when he reaches to age 32, because he procrastinates, right? He procrastinated, so he said, I'm young, I don't have to save right now, I don't have to start right now, whatnot. There are lots of excuses, right? So because of all those excuses and his procrastination, he did not start it when he was 25 when it comes to Mr. Wait Longer. So he started at age 32. But he did a little bit different. He is putting $3,600 per year in same kind of account where he gets 8% of compound interest, but he does not save for 7 years. He saves for 17 years. So the total money from the age 32 to next 17 years, which means by the time he reaches to age 48, the total contribution of money he did in this account is $61,200. But you know what? Even though he is getting the same kind of interest rate, same amount of interest rate and same kind of account, his money accumulated to only $131,221. Now, if you compare Mr. Wait Longer with Mr. Start Early, the amount of money that Mr. Start Early put is just $25,200, whereas Mr. Wait Longer put almost $61,200. The time period Mr. Start Early contributed was just for 7 years, whereas Mr. Wait Longer contributed for next 17 years. Even though there is a huge difference in amount of money that they contributed in the same kind of account where they get same amount of interest and pretty much everything is same, the accumulation is different. As comparing to Mr. Start Early, Mr. Wait Longer should have a whole lot of money, right, in a common sense way. But why he has just couple of thousands more instead of having whole lot of money than Mr. Start Early? Because he put more than Mr. Start Early. The amount of time period that he contributed is 17 years, whereas Mr. Start Early is 7 years. Why is that happening here? That's because of procrastination. That's because of time of accumulation. Because Mr. Wait Longer, you can see on the chart on my right hand side, Mr. Wait Longer just missed 7 years of accumulation time when it comes to accumulating wealth. Whereas Mr. Start, even though he put a little bit money, he provided all those 7 years to work for him. That's how time plays so much vital role when it comes to accumulating wealth. So now, can you see how time is so much important? Why it is so much important for us to start saving early, start having some kind of financial solution where we can contribute money, so that even though if it is a small amount, in a long run, when it gets a compound growth, when the growth gets compounded, it will be big enough and we're gonna be able to have a big amount of asset. Can you see that? I hope you saw that and you realize how important is time when it comes to wealth accumulation. I hope you learned something from this video. If you like this video, please like, share and comment, and please, I'm gonna bring lots of this kind of financial tips and concept which will, blow your mind and able to, open up your eye and help you to do something for your financial future. So please don't forget to add people that you know in this group so that they can be also benefited. With that, once again, this is Albie. I will see you next time.